Hey guys, welcome back. I'm finally back after a brief hiatus with some big juicy news. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I took a brief hiatus from all of you cunts. I felt like it was needed. Just a little spring break away from YouTube because it's hard to do everything. I was working on my my website with my clothing, and I have lots of new orders. If you want to check it out, powerthewire.com. I got some loads of new stuff in. Make sure you check it out. And also, my app, my coaching app is now ready. It's getstrongerlivelongerapp.com. I'll put the link here. If you want to be coached by me, make sure you download the app and we will lose some weight together and live longer and grow stronger and get fucking riding into the wind. Do you know, when you see an old person walk down the street and they're very frail and they're very kind of, you're like, Jesus, he's very frail. That's down to their weakness. If they were weight training, they would never see a day like that, you know, unless they get injured. So my thing with my app is to make sure that everyone is lifting weights, because I don't care if you're 10 years of age right up to 100 years of age, you should be lifting weights. There's no excuse. Anyway, Strongman news. So I did a review video after watching the Brian Shaw classic, Strongest Man on Earth. Hey, it's Brian Shaw here. Make sure you guys... I wanted the athletes to thank him this year. Do you remember last year at the Strongest Man on Earth, and no one said thank you to Brian Shaw after he paying them? And he went on to his Instagram and he said, what the fuck, why didn't no one thank me? I wondered, did everyone thank him this year and thank him for breaking your fucking back? There wasn't many injuries reported, really. There was a couple of injuries. Nothing serious, I don't think. If you think about it, there was a lot of niggles more than there was surgeries. So technically, we had one surgery from World's Strongest Man, Mr. Luke Richardson. Sure, fuck it. What would be a competition without Luke, without getting something broken and reattached? So I have a list of the injuries from the Strongest Man on Earth. And so Tom, I know this is all news at this stage, but I just thought I'd go down through it. Tom's arm is fucked from day one. Apparently torn tricep. Doctor said it's 3 times the size. No clue how he even finished and did the chest press. Well, fair play to Tom for finishing out, tearing his bicep, and decided to finish out anyway. He's looking huge, by the way. I saw this little picture of him today with Sinead, my best friend, and he's looking ginormous. The man is, God, he's so big. I'm so jealous. With my own weight concerned, for any of you that are concerned at the minute, I am now 106 kg. I put up a picture here. I'm looking like a fucking snack. If I could turn around fast enough, I'd give myself some riding. I'd fucking ride myself up the hole. Anyway, geez, lads, it's good to be back. So there's lots of little niggles, but no one seriously injured, I don't think. It's one competition retire Bobby. Old Bobby's pulled the pin on Strongman. Bobby's a good old Strongman. It's a shame to see him. He's always a good log presser, good deadlifter. So farewell to Bobby, you silly hairy cunt. So the next competition coming up is something that I will be going to myself. It is the World Deadlift Championships. I cannot wait for this because for the first time in about, what is it now, fucking, like, how old is Eddie Hall's deadlift record? 16. So it's for the first time in 9 years we're actually going to see a record being broken at Giants Live. I know the fucking record is 5 of 5 and Thor has it. I'm just saying it's the first one we're going to see for a while at the World Deadlift Championships. It's been 9 long failure years of watching people failing. Fucking bunch of failures for the last 9 years. Myself included. I wasn't even fucking close to it. Now, I wasn't trying, to be fair. To be a different story if I was trying. If I was trying to deadlift 500 kilos, you'd see something else then, boys. No, I'm joking. I would have to fatten up. I think if you want to pull 500 kilos, you have to be 200 kilos of body weight. And I don't care who you... And don't say, yeah, but Colton did it at 120. He hasn't deadlifted. He's doing that wide leg floor press shite. That's not a deadlift. Don't even get me started with that sumo shite. Right? Anyway, one of the fellas that's been invited to the World Deadlift Championships is a fella that I screenshot this cunt and I sent it to Darren a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, you need to invite this cunt because he is ridiculous. His name is Raul. What's your name again till I look you up so I don't get it wrong? Raul Flores. Raul, I think they pronounce it in Mexico. Or maybe it's Raul. Raul Flores. He's a Mexican. He's a big old Mexican cunt. And he has done 480 kilos in training, which is massive. And just on his page here at the minute. He pulled 480 in a competition. My bad. It was a fucking competition. He pulled 480. So here he is, strapped up to 480. I love his stance with deadlift. Handy enough, you know. Like, I don't think he properly prepped for this because anytime I go on this cunt's page, he seems to be pulling 450 kilos plus every session. And there he is at a competition with calibrated plates pulling 480 kilos. So I'm excited to see Raul, to see what he can do. In other news, I suppose we'll touch base with England. We have Paddy. Paddy finally removed his finger and got a nice little deadlift PB. It's good to see Paddy. Paddy's really climbing up the ranks. If only Paddy can get that press and start pressing above 100 kilos or, you know, pressing his body weight over his head. He's some strongman then. He'll make some strongman lads. I can see that cunt on the podium of World's Strongest Man next year. He's recently after getting invited to the Rogue Invitational, and I think he should be one of the fucking first lads invited, and I think he was. Fair play to Paddy. So here's Paddy. I don't know why he does that weird floor thing. I think he gets rid of some power when he does it, but anyway, that's his thing. Here's 430, sweet as a nut. Not a bother. So I think Paddy's good for 1,000 pounds on the day. So I'm really excited for this. And we have one more lifter. I suppose we should look at the old big ginger cunt himself. Thor. Half Thor Bjornsson. He had a massive deadlift session. And I mean, Jesus Christ, the man is... Like, you'd think after pulling 505 you'd be a bit battered. Nah, Thor does not care about being battered. Thor just wants to batter records, and he is doing it. So he did 460 kilograms for a double. I'm going to play it here. Look at the size of the whore. He's some weapon. I was telling a fella today about him. I was getting a bit of physio done on my massive quads. And I was saying, that man walks around 200 kilos with a set of abs on him. He must be, if he had a pair of Nikes on, or his lifters, he'd be 7 foot tall. So here he is. I wonder what kind of bar he's using. That looks awfully like a kabuki. I'm joking. It's a bukkake bar. Here he is, strapped up to 460. Come on, Thor, for fuck's sake. God, he's so slow at everything. Oh my God. Let's go 460, which is, I think, almost 700 pounds. Fair play to you, Thor, for doing 700. I'm joking. I don't know what it is. In pounds, it's probably 1,000 and something. Jesus, that was so fast. Oh my God. That was super fast. Too easy reps, like with reps in reserve there as well. I'd love to see the man. I think he can pull 510 at his ease. I think he can push it possibly to 520 if he wants to on the day. If he decides to fuck everyone up for the next 15 years, he will own that record. So yeah, I'll be there. Hopefully Thor doesn't see me. I was thinking about wearing a wig so that I kind of disguise myself and walk up to him and, you know, and put on maybe a foreign accent. They'll be like, hello Thor, it was like, nice to meet you. I am a big fan, of course. I make YouTube videos. And then pull off the wig and say, ha, you ginger cunt, I'm joking, you shook my hand. And then he'll probably murder me. But anyway, we're going to see each other at the World Deadlift Championships, maybe. Hopefully he doesn't gang rape me in the elevator because I might enjoy it. Hey. So there's Thor. I was actually talking to Darren at Giants Live. I know he'll be watching this. And I said, do you know what you should do, Darren? Come closer. Do you know what you should do at the World Deadlift Championships? I should be emceeing it. I should be brilliant. I'd be brilliant at the MC. Can you imagine me calling out? And our next lifter on 510 kilos, the big ginger cunt himself, Thor Bjornsson. I mean, What's not to love? Anyway, guys, today was just a big quick catch up. Let me know in the comments what the crack is. Let me know, and we'll come back for some comments tomorrow. I'm back with a fucking vengeance. And see if any of you give me shit. I'm not able for it because I'm too hungry. I'm fucking starving constantly. A few of you are probably wondering if I'm doing a bodybuilding show. I want to do one at the end of the year, within the next 6 to 8 weeks, because I'm not fucking doing this for much longer. I'm fucking miserable. I'm not joking. I am miserable. But apparently there's none worth my while doing for until next year. Like, I want to do a qualifier and try and qualify for the Olympia maybe. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if I qualify for the Olympia? I'd be the only strongman to ever compete, or the only athlete to ever compete in World's Strongest Man and Mr. Olympia. Wow, what a fucking cunt I am. Anyway, lads, make sure you leave a comment, and we'll do some comments tomorrow, and we'll answer some questions. Good day to you. I hope you have a great day. Good luck.